Have you ever whispered to yourself, "God, this is too much. I can't take it anymore"? You wake up with a heavy heart, go to bed with a tired mind, and somewhere in between, you try to survive the storm inside your soul. And in those quiet moments, when everything feels like it's falling apart, you wonder, why does it feel like God is putting more on me than I can bear? You've probably heard it said, God won't give you more than you can handle. But let's be real. That sounds good until life hits hard. What about the nights you cried yourself to sleep? What about the betrayal you didn't see coming? What about the grief, the heartbreak, the anxiety that won't let you breathe? Sometimes it does feel like more than you can bear. But here's the truth many don't talk about. God never said He wouldn't give you more than you can handle on your own. In fact, there are times when He allows life to feel too heavy, too painful, too overwhelming. Not to crush you, but to draw you closer to Him. 2 Corinthians 1:8-9 says, "We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we despaired of life itself. But this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God." Even Paul, one of the greatest apostles, felt like he couldn't take it anymore. And yet, that moment of breaking became a moment of trusting. God's not expecting you to carry the weight alone. He's not asking you to pretend you're strong when you're falling apart inside. He's asking you to bring the pieces to Him. The frustration, the weariness, the questions. He's not intimidated by your pain or disappointed in your weakness. He is near to the brokenhearted. He sees, He knows, He cares. Sometimes we mistake our suffering as punishment, when it may be preparation. It may be the pruning before the growth. It may be the stretching before the blessing. It may be the silence before the miracle. And I know that might not make the pain disappear, but it reminds us we're not alone in it. Jesus carried a cross that wasn't His, walked a road paved with suffering, and felt the weight of the world on His shoulders. He knows what it means to be overwhelmed, to feel abandoned, to cry out, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" But even in that, there was purpose. There was redemption on the other side of the suffering. There was resurrection after the cross. You may feel crushed, but you are not destroyed. You may feel like you're drowning, but grace still reaches down. You may feel like this is the end, but God writes better endings than we can imagine. So if today you're asking, God, why does it feel like more than I can bear? Know this. You were never meant to bear it alone. The strength you need is not in you. It's in Him. And He is faithful to carry what you can't. Isaiah 46:4 says, "Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you." That's not just a promise, it's a lifeline. So breathe, cry if you need to, rest if you must, but don't give up. You're not weak for struggling, you're human. And you're held by a God who doesn't leave when life gets heavy. He's not just watching from a distance, He's walking with you through it. And when it feels like too much, He will carry you through it.